part 2 of the Crazy Crusader income statement exercise, so make sure you have watched part 1 before you start this one. Okay, so we're going to be doing some autofilling here now. Okay, so spreadsheets are very good about guessing what you want to do. And right now, I want this salaries number to be in every single month. So I want 37,000 in February, 37,000 in March, and 37,000 in April. So again, I could just copy and paste it into each, or I can use something called autofill, which is, if you look at the bottom corner of that particular active cell, you're going to see a little blue box. And you can just click that box and drag to the cells you want to copy into and release. So now I have 37,000 in every cell. I can do the same thing with that loan repayment of 94,000. So instead of just copying and pasting it into everyone, I can just autofill it. Grab the corner and drag over. Okay. The next thing I want to do is merge some cells. Okay, so I want my Crazy Crusader income statement title here to be centered across the entire income statement here. Right now, it's just kind of a line to the left, and it's only over these first 3 cells. So in order to make it so it's aligned over the entire spreadsheet, I need to merge all the cells from A4 to E4. I've highlighted from A4 to E4, and then I'm going to choose merge cell right here. Again, it doesn't look like anything's changed, but it's still aligned to the left. And now I'm going to center that title. So now Crazy Crusader income statement is centered over the entire spreadsheet. Okay. Now down to the math. Okay. So right now we see a whole bunch of different types of numbers. So we have 147,000 here with no decimals. I see 152,099.8 and 159,997.58. Okay, so a whole bunch of different types of numbers, and I want them all to have the same number of decimals, and that's going to be 2 decimals. So I'm going to highlight all of the numbers, and I'm going to click the increase decimal button until I get the number of decimals I want. So again, I click it once, and every number now has 1 number after the decimal place, and I want 2. So I'm going to click it again. And now you're going to see that every number after the decimal place is, every number after the decimal place now is tremendous. Goes to the nearest hundredth. If you accidentally went too far like that and you had 3 decimal places, you could just hit the decrease decimal places button and it'll bring you back. Okay, more math. Okay, the next thing I want to do, and we kind of did this in a previous lesson, is we're going to add up all of our expenses here. So we're going to use the sum function. So again, we could again add cells B10, B11, and B12 to get our total, but we're just going to use the sum function. So we're going to click for equals. Remember, we have to write equals before we can do any math. Otherwise, it'll just treat it as a label, and it can't do anything. We're going to type sum, S-U-M, open bracket, or shift 9. And then we're going to highlight the cells we want to add together. So I'm highlighting every cell from B10 to B12. And you're going to see that kind of orange hash mark border. I'm going to close that bracket and hit enter. Okay, so again, that just added up all the expenses in January. So it took operating expenses, salaries, and loan payment and add them all together, and that equals 155,000. Okay, so I want to do that for every month. So I'm going to autofill it. So I'm going to click the box in the corner, and I'm going to drag across. And you're going to notice, again, all the numbers are different because you have different numbers in each column. So spreadsheets are very smart about knowing what you want to add up. So in this cell, again, we're adding up all the ones from B10 to B12. In this cell, doing C10 to C12. This one, D10 to D12. And this one, E10 to E12. So it's very smart about knowing what you actually want to do. calculate the net income. So how much money we made in each month. So in January, again, we sold $147,000. So we sold a lot of money. I sold a lot of product. And again, we spent $155,000. So we want to know how much money we made or lost. So in order to do that, we need to find the difference between the two numbers. So I need to subtract, again, 147 and 155,000. So we're going to subtract. So first, we're going to hit equals. Click cell B7, the one with our sales, and we're going to subtract our net income. So again, it's going to be B7 subtract B14. We're going to hit enter. So again, that's not a mistake. Again, we actually didn't make any money in January. We actually lost 8,000. So again, we get a negative 8,000 net income because 155,000 is more than 147,000. So let's autofill it for the other 3 months. Just remember, click the cell, click the box in the corner for autofill, and then drag across. So it looks like we lost money in January, lost money in February, March, and we only made any money in April. Okay, so that's the end of row 2. So we learned how to do autofill. We know how to change the decimal place. We know how to merge cells. We know how to use AutoSum. And we know how to do simple math.